Ciao Juventini of the world, my name is Giuseppe, welcome on the channel. It's really early for me, it's 7 o'clock in the morning, so I just woke up and I'm already here to start the video. Yesterday I posted the news quite late because I'm working, and I have to say I'm really happy that I have the chance to work in this special condition. So I woke up earlier than expected, 6 o'clock in the morning, I reviewed the papers and I will try to translate them for you. As you know, the last days I'm quite curious about Mundo Deportivo, and even if you are speaking mainly about Italian journals, I wanted to start with the Spanish one because it's really linked to Juve and Barcelona, the big story. So what are they saying today? Messi se pone a mil. So they are speaking actually about Messi. I was thinking, okay, today there is nothing about Juventus, but I was looking at the bottom right corner, and what did I see there? I see that actually they are speaking for one time about Real Madrid. They are saying Camavinga y Pogba aún están lejos del club blanco. What means that Camavinga and Pogba are still really far away from Real Madrid. So I'm really happy with that news, because you know that my ideal 2021 midfield would be Pogba, Bentancur and Arthur. So it means that for Pogba, who are the big clubs fighting Real Madrid, Juventus, if Mundo Deportivo is saying that Real Madrid is really far away from Pogba, that can be a really great news. So I was about to close Mundo Deportivo, but then I couldn't stop before talking you about Arthur, because there is also an article about Arthur in Mundo Deportivo saying La Juventus intensifica su presión a Arthur. It's a kind of ping pong with Tuttosport, who is doing a lot of pressure to have Arthur. They are writing every day about him, and yesterday they were saying actually that the father of Arthur was saying yes to Juventus. So today you have the answer of Mundo Deportivo, who is saying actually that Juventus is really putting a lot of pressure to Arthur, but he has not decided yet. So that's for the Spanish paper, and then we move immediately to Corriere dello Sport. Looking at the journal, you see a big title, Prima l'Inter, first Inter. Nothing about Juventus, except one thing that is quite shocking, I have to say. I don't know what you think about it. I found it myself really disgusting. Bottom left corner, you see vietato protestare e la svolta degli arbitri. It means that from now on, due to COVID-19, when football will restart, it will be not allowed anymore to protest really near to the referee. What picture do they choose? There are 20 teams in Serie A. There are so many thousands teams in the world. To explain that title, they choose Juventus. I think it's really disgusting because, you know, its visual effect is influencing the non-Juventini to link referees, protest, big scandals with Juventus. So don't tell me when you are a professional journalist that actually it's destiny. It's bad luck, because it is not, guys. Before ending with Corriere dello Sport, because I didn't even want to open it, I found actually an interesting article, and they are saying that, and that's a good news for all the people that want football back, and especially Serie A back. They are saying Serie A nuova, ipotesi per la ripresa prima i recuperi del 25esimo turno. So on the 13th of June, they start with the matches like Inter Sampdoria that had to be replayed, or actually that there are still to be recuperated, and then from the 20th start from all the 27th day. So that means that then we have 12 remaining play days. So that's about Corriere dello Sport, who is actually giving some concrete dates. They are not decided yet, because we are waiting this week for a final decision, but that's what they are saying. Tuttosport, and Tuttosport is actually a link, a beautiful link with Mundo Deportivo, who was saying that Real Madrid was far away from Pogba. We see Pogba big with the Manchester United shirt, and they are saying 12 millions are too much for Pogba. we are trying to negotiate. If you look a bit more in details, you will see that actually Pogba is asking 12 million euros. Juventus is ready to give him 9 million euros as a salary per year. Probably at 10 they will find an agreement, but indeed, you know probably that Juventus has really high salary costs. They are trying to reduce them. That's why a lot of players with high salaries are leaving the club. They started with Mandzukic, also Emre Can with 5. Then we had probably Khedira, who has a salary of 6 million, 6.5 for Pjanic. All those players might leave, so it makes sense to not give 12 millions to Paul Pogba, because that would be really too much. I hope that the guy is able to do a cut in his salary, understanding the situation, and come to Juventus. So let's see about that. Another article, not that big title, but something that was a bit more emotional for me. Douglas Costa, he said yesterday actually that he had too much injuries and he also thought to stop football. Douglas, don't stop football. And we finish with Gazzetta dello Sport. Ibra, why? Because he had a major injury, probably the end of his career. That would be a real pity. And then we have Atletico Madrid's player Joao Felix that also have a big knee injury. So I hope that the fact that they stayed so long without training in group, playing real football, that this will actually stop and will not be actually something regular, that every team will suffer major injuries. So those were the big titles for the international Spanish and also Italian papers of the day. I translated it. I hope you still enjoy the work I'm doing for you. Thanks for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed, and like, comment, let me know what you think about all the big titles we discussed, about Pogba, Arthur, Douglas Costa. Do you think he has to stay at Juventus, find another club, or maybe even stop his career because of his injuries? Let me know. Please share the video, spread the Juventini world, that's really important, and if able, speak about it with the English-speaking Juventus community. Thank you, and as always, Forza Juve!